Really
Okay.
thirsty.
How
Yeah.
dare.
Look, I'll just get like a sound clip of that for later. That way we can just play it.
Absolutely
Fucking
shameful.
interrupted.
Yo, that sounds perfect. Yesterday I was so happy having the new sounds in. By the way, thank you, CJ.
The
I
fucking-
love hearing Take the Gift. I love having World of Warcraft flashbacks. I love my
I could
PTSD.
I could always just like input it like into that way you can tell me just to play whenever.
Oh god.
Mm.
How y'all doing today?
I am doing okay.
Only okay?
Yes.
How dare you? I am personally offended that you are not on Cloud 9.
Well, you're just gonna have to take it. Actually, no, I am on Cloud 9 from earlier because the fucking Nintendo Direct was sick. I got fed. But aside from that, I'm okay.
I'm happy with the Direct. I'm not like screaming, foaming at the mouth, except for Shin Megami Tensei. But I was pretty hyped seeing WarioWare and flipping the Mario Party.
I was foaming at the mouth for Advance Wars because fucking didn't get shit for years. So
Oh
here
shit!
I am.
I didn't see that one.
Oh right, yeah.
We got fucking Advance Wars, man.
I love not
2021.
I love modern Fire Emblem. I hope they add in social links and waifus too.
They aren't.
No, but that's the only reason worth playing.
Better. No, it's good. But yeah, no, fucking foaming at the mouth for that. I'm really happy with Metroid. I'm really happy with SMT5. Speaking of which, fucking FE Sharp UI. So that makes me laugh internally, but also kind of happy in a weird way. And so on.
That's pretty great. Oh god. The one that got me going the most was Enix. I can't wait for some new remasters of the Pixel games. 1 to 6. I hope they are on the PC and don't look like the phone app garbage ones.
I was there for like 5 minutes and then I left.
Was it fun?
Honestly,
I wasn't there. I was kind of unconscious.
I have no clue.
For the Square Enix one?
Oh yeah, I did some. I was very dumb. I thought I saw a fucking superhero video game and kind of just assumed I was there on the Xbox One, so I left.
I mean, it's understandable.
You and your assumptions.
They showcased it at the Xbox One, but it was still Square Enix property.
That's pretty funny.
Do you still have this title, this Final Fantasy?
It was funny too because I was so excited for the fucking Square Enix one.
Wait, I changed the title. What does it mean we're still doing Final Fantasy?
I'm just saying because on my end it has Final Fantasy.
Let me check. It might have done the thing where it just it still says Final Fantasy for me too. I think it did the glitch where it kind of like reverts it back for some reason.
Thanks, Twitch.
Session 19.
You're welcome.
There we go. Give it a minute.
Can't have people thinking this is the other thing.
No. I don't want false advertise. I love you all too much.
Yes, we have Slice of Life here playing Catboy.
Please no.
A dog person, get it right. It's rude as fuck. Misspeciesing me.
There we go. Session 19. Alright, it's been fixed. Been fixed.
Actually, are Boffins dogs? Like, I know we've been like joking about that, but like, are they?
They're not really shown to have dog traits, like other than like visually kind of being dog-like. Like, whenever we see them, they don't bark. They don't do anything like that. For some reason, they are just masters of stealth.
Apparently.
For some reason, these dog-like people are just masters of stealth and espionage, and I have just never questioned it.
People.
I don't think we actually have cat people. At least not really.
Man, it's a good thing that I don't do any of those things. I'm just good at lying.
But it gives me a laugh. Yeah, Chad, how is anybody there? How you guys been today?
Bunch of goddamn nerds.
Hope y'all been good.
Hope you all have been well.
Also, good news, because we fucking last night, going into today, technically not during the game itself, but afterwards, from all those baller people who ended up following from that, we've broken 200, not subs. Subs give me money, which is not what that is. Followers. God, I'm too used to just saying subs though. But the breaking 200 followers, so now people are allowed to get notifications when I'm live and shit.
Woo! Let's go.
I'm getting more powerful, guys. Feed me.
Oh, nice.
Feed me.
Please don't.
Soon
Good
I shall
shit.
consume all of creation.
I didn't know you were Galactus Devourer
I've been
World.
trapped here for so long.
Praise Cthulhu.
Also Cthulhu.
But no, that got me excited. For anybody who missed it, by the way, it should be up in a few days. If you're not gonna watch the broadcast through Twitch, it'll be up on YouTube. And then you guys can add your wacky and zany comments. And I always try to check every few days to see if there's anything new on the recent episodes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, given us a few minutes, do we have any tribute for the backstory? You know, like when the fucking recap. My vocabulary has deteriorated, and I don't know why.
It's okay.
I wrote for chaos.
I did it last time, so I won't ask.
If you want to do it, you can volunteer. It's a volunteer system, and then we engage in anarchy.
Fucking, let's go, anarchy. Roll the die.
I don't know, man. I kind of want to volunteer because I'm looking at my dice, and I'm like, it's kind of... It'd be cool to get more.
Actually,
go ahead, volunteer.
Okay, I volunteer.
Alright, you volunteer.
Yeah.
No, I want to volunteer. Out of spot.
What do you say, Nedic?
Nothing.
You want to
that's what I
volunteer out of
thought.
spite?
No.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
That's what I thought.
You know what? No, fuck you. I'm volunteering out of spite.
Do it. You won't.
I just said I did.
Alright.
Okay, then do it.
I don't accept volunteers out of spite.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like good vibes here. This is the good vibe place.
Too bad.
But I'm full of spite and hatred, though.
So am I, but I pretend to have good vibes. Oh no. Where did ice go?
You dragged it over to the side. Like, over here.
Oh, there it is. It got caught in between. Okay, I found it. Everything's okay. It goes over here now.
But yes,
Right.
I guess I will begin.
Begin with the recap.
So, we have just landed after leaving, the planet that we were previous on, and we are now on, what's it called?
Dantooine.
Dantooine, thank you. And when we landed, we were noticing, like, it's pretty barren. But, yeah, no, we landed, we paid the docking fee, and additionally, we got a map, but the map was pretty, like, empty. Well, we got it from a droid that was around here. But yeah, no, it's rather empty. Like, a lot of it's very inaccurate. It's only of the general vicinity, and even then, it's not like 100% there. And turns out, and like as we were walking through town, like noticing a lot of poor folk, and you know, the begging, and you know, some of us were generous enough to give, and we ended up finding out that from them that Imperials have come onto this planet and have been buying up land at a not fair price. And unfortunately putting a lot of people out of work, leaving people in the situation that they are now. And that is how it stands at this moment. And then we proceeded to go to where Colin brought us to the to the Jedi training grounds for which he was first raised as a child Yes, over here. And it was here that it was desolate. There weren't many people there. By that many people there, I mean there were bodies everywhere. Bodies, skeletons. It seemed almost deserted. I mean, it seemed deserted rather. We went inside and we found scavengers, but we quickly just scared them off. Making it deeper in, we found a mountain of corpses, and understandably, Colin was shaken. From there, Curry, my character, ended up finding a data pad from one of the people that were here long ago. Apparently, it seemed as though the Clone Wars were ending, and suddenly many of them were feeling ill, and the clones were visiting for whatever purpose, and that was the last century. So it's likely to assume something of that. The what happened here is the result of that, and then we had found a hidden passage that wasn't marked on the map that was on the data pad. This is likely the training caves. It's likely what we believe, for which people are able to learn earn their lightsabers and whatnot. While in the cave, us Force receptive folk, me, Curry, Vega, and Amelia were drawn to parts of the cave. Curry was dragged down the hole. Vega went through a centerway where he was drawn to the Night Sisters from Dathomir, and Amelia was drawn to something shiny over in one other corner of the cave. But it led us all on basically vision quests or other Force related visions, but they aren't visions. They're super for real, but also not. It's weird. It's weird Force bullshit. As far as Vega and his thing, he fought his way through many battle droids, but he did end up communicating with the Night Sisters directly. So he avoided taking any real direction under Jedi training, or any real influence from that, and basically agreed to go back to Dathomir to learn more from them. Amelia had a vision quest of sorts in regards to her past, when she was a slave and escaping, and through that, she wanted to change sort of her fate in that situation, where she went back for the others that were also escaping and materialized a lightsaber and basically killed all the guards. And when approached by the one that slaved her, that put all of them under enslavement, she had decided to kill him. And when she realized it, her lightsaber was red. We don't know what the color was initially. We don't know if it or whatever, but take that as you will. As far as for Curry, he found himself, after falling down through the hole, his vision quest was he saw a child that was being chased by Imperials. In that, he tried to help her escape, but eventually was cornered, and it seemed as though the guy that he originally portrayed in his backstory, as far as like security codes, he was doing pretty good for himself. It actually gave him more power by me betraying him, and apparently me and him had some sort of dynamic going or whatever. So Curry rolled with that and basically sold out the child and sold out his party upon request for his own survival. And then afterward, and he gave up the weapon to the guy, just as part of procedure or whatever. And as he was walking away, the many corpses of the children not just her, but what she represented essentially, dragged him to the ground and he had fainted. And as far as what Icarus was doing, he was with Colin and Cassie, also in the cave. Colin was still reeling from the corpses, for which those in the cave specifically, they died of malnourishment, and they found a droid that Colin recognized, old Rust Bucket apparently, and it was cradling a child, but since they had no real way of contacting us, who were kind of whisked away by the Force or whatever, they decided to leave a note and decided to head back upstairs, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, very good job. Very good job. Proud of you. Here, have your 2 tokens.
Thank you.
And you know what? Somebody else lent you a hand today, so they're gonna get a token. And why does it always materialize inside your goddamn table, Emerald?
Well, I don't know, DM Sama. I didn't make the table.
Neither did I. And
Where
that's
did it
the
go?
real punchline.
Where did it
It
go?
was the will of the Force.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, cool.
You have 2 now.
Yay!
So, Icarus, we're gonna come back to you, Icarus. You're heading upstairs, dragging the droid.
Yeah, I thought Colin was actually holding it because, you know.
Yeah,
Slim's
sorry, I
yours.
was saying as a generality.
Ah, yeah.
As you return to the courtyard with your companions and this deactivated droid. Your friends are here, on the ground, unconscious. In fact, let me edit your guys' sheets for you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, sick. I mean, we're alive, yeah.
Oh, don't worry, it's just strain. Get over it. All that means is you'll
That's
pass
fine.
out.
Icarus looks at them. It
That's
seems we
fine.
found them.
He looks back at you. He looks at them. He looks back down the hole. This is weird.
It is peculiar. We saw them go through the tunnels.
And then there weren't tunnels, and now they're up here.
Are we awake, Jake?
No.
Icarus
Okay.
goes over to Vega, starts poking Vega.
You want to try and wake up Vega?
I want to try to wake up Vega, because he's the most reasonable.
As, Vega, you slowly start to stir as you feel the cold touch of the Night Sisters. I mean, Icarus's freakishly humanoid hand.
Kind of slapped it away as he just gets up, like, fucking. Oh, what the hell happened?
You feel really groggy. You you're a little bit achy. But almost as if you'd been through a firefight, but you have no injuries.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Fucking. Where am I? As he looks around, as he sees that he is just above ground, like fucking.
Back in the courtyard.
Did you drag me out there or something? Like,
No, we thought you were lost after the tunnel sealed you in. We essentially could not have done anything.
lovely. Well, let's get the others up and get back to the ship, I guess.
Perhaps, though we still should check the other areas in case.
I was gonna say, yeah, are we done here?
We
Oh,
still have
God.
the other hallways, potentially, in case there are locked off areas.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get the other two up then.
Harry, you feel a freakishly cold hand on you. It almost feels like the grip of death.
No,
God,
slaps it away.
I didn't get the fucking.
No.
Ironically, it's like a small child's too.
No.
As you start coming to, Curry, you especially ache all over, as if you had been clawed at for ages by numerous tiny hands. And Amelia, as you feel the gentle nudging of Vega, you start coming through. Out of everybody, you feel pretty alright. Like you're exhausted. Like you ran a marathon or potentially fought your way through a swarm of guards. But otherwise, you physically you feel pretty good. Like like tired but satisfied, I guess is a good way to say it. Runner's high.
I'm not.
It's a good comparison.
Amelia is just slowly sits up and is fucking wide-eyed, and she's confused. Confused is a good way to put it.
Curry is genuinely shaken. He stops away Icarus's hand and is just like, okay, I'm awake. He looks around and makes sure everybody's here. He's like, oh, thank God. Oh.
What happened to all of you? One moment you were there.
Go back down.
There is no way for you to go back down. The tunnels you all had initially went through have been properly sealed off. It was like they did not exist.
I would assume it's Force-related business.
No, I left them behind.
This place has a strong Force resonance. It probably created things from nothing and made us go under or at least in my case, a particular, a vision quest, I guess, if that makes sense. But it's real, because kind of did a number on us, it seems. Kind of looking to Vega and Amelia. He also looks at Colin and just, you weren't kidding when you were saying that these...
I want to see that for myself, at least. That's weird. God, I was there.
He
it would not be
the
wise.
side of his head. I mean, yeah, I don't actually know what happened down there. I've heard of crazy stuff happening. I mean, we can move stuff with our minds, make people believe things. I guess this isn't too crazy.
This was more than that. It made us go through experiences. Either, I don't know, man.
What happened?
It made me relive something that I wish I didn't.
Are you sure about that? Are you telling a lie?
Yes, I'm telling a lie.
Curry?
Hey.
As you open your mouth to tell a lie, tell the truth.
I tell the truth?
Yeah.
Hey,
fill out
while
every
this
detail.
happens, just want to say Amelia's heading down to check that out because she's a little bit frazzled right now and doesn't one-track mindset, man.
As you're gonna walk around, you're gonna look down into the hole. Yeah, Curry.
I'm missing the Curry.
You sure? I have to tell the truth?
I'm absolutely sure.
Damn it.
Enjoy.
All right. What happened was that I woke up in a cave in the cave where I was dragged down, and there was a child there. And apparently she was being chased by Imperials, or they were in red, or were they clones, Jake, or
Imperials?
Okay, they were Imperials. And I tried to help her get away. I have to say all the details.
Yes.
Damn it. All right.
No lies through omissions here.
No lies through. Okay. And when they eventually caught up to us, it seemed that the Imperial that I initially betrayed, he was the one, like, ages ago before I got captured. He was the one that confronted me. But turns out he was doing pretty good. Like, apparently me betraying him and ruining his life kinda ended up giving him more power in the end. And in that case, helped my association with him. And so he was good with me, and apparently I was getting along good in life. And he wanted the child, and given the circumstances, I felt like I was gonna die. So to guarantee my survival, I kind of gave her up. And then for whatever reason, he also asked for my friends and asked for them too, and I also cooperated. And then he asked for my weapon, and I also cooperated on that. And then I felt the hands of the child, but many, 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 many children crawling on me and dragging me to the ground. And then I passed out. Also, don't know I told you all of that.
Yeah. As you finish, you did not mean to tell them all that. You are acutely aware of that. But
What?
you only kind of feel it once you're done, like a grip on your heart has been loosened.
The hell? Why the hell did I say all that? Why does my heart feel kind of open? I mean, like, rather, feels clear.
Charlie is so fucking lucky Amelia left.
As Amelia, you're going to be making your way back up around now, because you're going to head back down. Bones and all that are still there. Only one of the paths still existed. If you went down it would only take a moment. No, it was not the one you went down. It was the one Icarus went down and found a robot. But Curry, a good way to put it is, during all of that, it wasn't like you don't feel better per se. It's more as you come to realize that experience, something was squeezing.
I don't understand.
Like something was squeezing your heart.
Guilt?
No,
or like actually
physically.
Okay. Wait. Me telling you guys all that, it relieved the squeezing on my heart. I don't.
Oh my God,
something like
Curry's experiencing emotions.
Perhaps
the hell?
This could be the force you all experienced.
Maybe. Damn it, Buck. Buck.
I would say this is cruel of you, but previous experience have shown otherwise.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I deserve it.
Colin puts a hand on his face. You lie to us a lot, Curry.
Yeah, I know. And I told the truth right here.
And you attempted to manipulate each other's minds.
I mean, not really, particularly. I mean, there was only the one instance with Cassie, but that was only to make her more open to talking. But otherwise...
I'm gonna make a check this time.
Yeah.
Here you are.
What kind of check is this?
Full power.
This is full power.
Yep.
Okay. Can I add anything into this?
If you'd like to.
Can I use my force power to give me, or it's that like can I not use that?
No, you can't influence yourself.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll just roll it straight. I'll let Fate decide. Whew.
So you don't slip out all of the times you've tried to influence people.
Okay, whew.
As you snap your mouth shut as you feel that squeeze on your heart again.
Okay.
And you very carefully say, like, there's a deliberate stop as you say there was the one time.
Yes, there was the one time. But
also, Vega, you okay
honestly,
over there?
I'm not saying anything. He's just raising his eyebrow to Curry, man.
He's this whole story.
I don't know. I genuinely, this experience has been kind of genuinely super awful, and it's kind of making me like introspective, but at the same time I don't know what's happening to me. It's kind of messing with me. I don't know. I don't. Damn it.
Vega walks over to Curry, puts a hand on his shoulder. Then maybe you should use this as a good opportunity to better yourself.
I'll try. I'm not gonna lie, I spent so much time being a bad person. It's not something that you can just unlearn.
I know.
And this is why we always start learning as kids.
You know what I got as a kid? Nothing. I got thrown away. That's what I got.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey.
But focus on right now. There's clearly something wrong with you. Maybe something around here can have an answer?
I'm assuming it's the forest thing messing with me because it's really like I said, it's putting a squeeze on my heart and it's compelling me.
I really wish I knew anything about this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey.
I assume it's based on what's been happening. I don't know.
You said something, Amelia?
Yeah, so fucking just one important question. So I brought one thing with me when I came down here, I believe. That being a gun, or two things down here. A gun and 2 bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Did I lose any of those?
No, you still have your stuff.
So Amelia comes up drinking.
Also, Black and Red Scott, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure why there's no sound now. There was sound earlier!
Oh no.
That's concerning.
See, test widget.
Hello there.
Okay, weird. Comes out normally. Maybe it was just a hiccup for that one. Anyway.
Maybe.
Not important. We'll look into it later. Continue.
So yeah, Amelia is coming up fucking halfway through a bottle of whatever she bought.
So you reached into your pouch to get out this bottle?
Yeah.
As you reach into that pouch, you feel
no.
something that wasn't in there before.
What? I go to fish it out.
It's small. You're not sure what it is until you pull it out. You find, I guess you'd call it a crystal, a tiny little purple one with the most slight of glows.
Ooh. That's not spice, is it?
Definitely not spice.
Okay. Taking note of this, she'll put it back, confused.
When you touch it, I guess a good way to describe it is holding it feels kind of right.
Well, that's... Amelia instead will toss it into her other hand and just clutch onto that, and then pull out the bottle with her other one. So holding that one in just her left hand.
As you come back up to Curry freaking out as his second experience of having his heart squeezed.
So, oh god, that's good. Okay. Whew. What the fuck happened to you two? And you points to Cassie.
What do you mean?
Oh,
me
did
and
nothing
Colin
happen to you?
were down there, and like we waited for you guys for a bit as Icarus went to go check out like another tunnel, and nothing
Oh,
happened
good,
to
you don't have
us.
to deal. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's good. That was not fun.
How long were we out?
Oh, good question. Thank you.
How long were they out?
I want to say after they left, the time it took you to fiddle with the droid, drag it back up, 10-20 minutes they were missing tops.
20 minutes?
Roughly 10 to 20 minutes.
Oh,
Perhaps less, perhaps more. We did not go up immediately.
how
That
long
back?
didn't feel like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that felt like it was longer.
It felt like it was way longer.
That's
I don't want to think about it.
weird, but okay. Hey,
Uh,
Colin. Or, I mean, actually, you know what? I should probably send this to Vega since he had the. Did you have one? I assume you did, since you're also Force. Whatever. Vega?
what do you say?
Can't believe Vega's fucking dead.
I can't believe Vega died. Emerald has gone on mute. Rip Vega.
That's-
Well, you know what? Since Vega's not here, she's just gonna fucking toss the bottle to Colin.
Colin will catch it a little bit caught off guard. You brought alcohol to the
Yes.
training that involves centering yourself and inner peace.
This is my inner peace.
This is not inner peace.
What do you
I'm
mean?
pretty sure it's been a very stressful day for all of us. You also.
By the way, do any of you guys have fucking weird crystals too?
What?
Huh?
What crystals?
It's not spice. I thought it was for a second since that's where I went. But she opens her palm to show her crystal. This thing.
Where
No
did
clue
you
what
get
it is.
that?
Oh, it was just in my bag.
I dig into my pockets.
You have nothing.
Oh,
As you show it
Shit.
though, Rust Bucket clambers to the ground as Colin just drops him.
You okay, Colin? Oh shit, does he drop the bottle too?
Yeah. Breaks on the
Oh,
ground.
Shit. Oh shit.
Come on. Yeah, it's okay, I have more back in the ship.
That's a Kyber crystal.
What's it?
The thing that makes the Jedi's blade.
So what, you
Does that mean
smelt it, flatten it?
Yeah, what?
So I don't know the whole process. He motions to the droid. This one apparently would help assemble them for people. Holy shit.
Well,
Is
congratulations.
that big or
do you got one, Vega?
What was that, Curry?
Do you got one, Vega?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna ask him, I guess he'll have a reason to search.
You pat yourself down. You do not find one.
So me and you don't have one. She got one.
Does that mean I passed?
I guess we failed? Question mark?
I don't know what you even did down there. I don't even know what
Oh.
down there is.
All right.
Colin flails a little.
She takes a sip of her fucking alcohol and just sits down on the edge of the cave. Well, down there, woke up, or not woke up, I just was in, you know what, I don't care about keeping it a secret anymore. Castle Spice Mines. I used to work there. But yeah, woke up there, and it was during the riot that I ended up escaping in. Fucking fought my way through some guards and ended up with this weird, what was it? It was like a blade of just, what was it like again, Jake?
Yeah, it was a little hunk of metal
Yeah.
held in your hand, and it would, it grew out into a glowing blade that would cut through anything and deflect blasters.
Yeah, it was this, like, weird little grip that had, a grip of something that could cut through anything, and it was like blaster shots. It was weird as hell, but fought through those, and I saved people that I couldn't. That was really nice.
Also,
But
very quickly for Vega, Icarus, and Curry, all three of you know what Kessel is. That place is a death trap. It's a bunch of asteroids in space.
Oh.
People
What do you mean?
People who get sent there don't last more than a few months usually.
I live there. It's the worst. It's fucking horrible.
How long were you there?
Most of my life.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Genuinely. That is awful.
Yes, it is. It was, but I appreciate that. Regardless, I ended up meeting with the manager of the place and killing him. Blade turned red, I ran, and then I passed out.
Ah.
Is the red
What do you mean
color...
it turned red?
This thing's purple though, so maybe that's why?
Was it purple before and it turned red? Was it green? Was it orange?
Did it have any distinct color?
No, you didn't really notice it until you stabbed.
No, I didn't know. I didn't notice any color until I stabbed him.
Huh. Fair enough.
Does it feel like it's yours?
It makes me feel really nice. Almost warm. Maybe that's what that means. Here. She holds it out to Colin.
Colin will accept it.
Does it make you feel warm when you touch it?
He rolls it around in his hands. He brings it up to, like, close to his face, like getting a good look at it. No. I mean,
Then I guess it's mine. Oh, sorry.
I've always wanted one to be right for one, but he hands it back to you. He basically like cups your hands, putting both of them, and then practically shaking your hand. I don't know what this means, but clearly something, I guess, is how they got.
I mean, if you want, you could also try and go back down there and try and earn one.
He past Amelia.
What was it? He's looking at me?
He looks past you for a moment at Curry's suggestion.
What?
Maybe later.
Hey, if that doesn't work, you can always keep this one. Like, I mean, I'm better with
that's kind of yours, isn't it?
I don't know how that works.
You feel like it's yours, so it's probably yours.
So that doesn't mean someone else can't use it, right?
I'm not the one to say. What about you, Cassie? Do you want to give it a try?
I mean, like, sure, but nothing was happening when we were down there earlier.
That is.
I mean, maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe it's like 3 at a time. I don't know. You're still force receptive just as much as the rest of us. You have just as much claim to try this. Maybe you'll have better luck. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you'll see something or learn something at least. It's your choice, but I don't know.
Wow.
He kind of like gets up and starts turning away, like kind of looking into the hallway.
Which hallway are you looking at? As you look down that hall, you're looking further in. Basically, you see like a few doors on the side, and it ends up branching off at the end. Camera angles. Camera angles.
How did that correlate on the map? Like this direction?
It would head deeper in. Apparently there's a staircase somewhere, cafeteria, training area, etc., etc.
And the other way was the armory, if I recall.
The armory is downstairs, and this way was like quarters for people to stay at.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, we're hardly done here. It's not like we can't go down later.
Very true.
Yeah.
We should explore more of the facility and try and figure out we can get the jump on whatever robots are around, like those guys said.
Are you sure you guys are feeling up to this?
Yes.
Wait 1 second. Would like to ask. Vega, Curry, what happened to you two? I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to, but I'm just curious.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
He already told us all about it.
Then I won't make him re-explain it. Amelia seems like she's in a very good mood, which is like a big. She seems. Almost proud of herself. Yeah. She turns to Vega. Have you explained to yourself? Have you explained what happened to you, or do you just not want to talk about it?
I haven't. I don't want to yet.
Cool enough. I really have earned this. She looks down to her bottle and starts drinking again.
The bottle cracked on the ground unless you have another one.
Hey, she brought 2.
Yeah, she brought 2. She was drinking one
know.
already and handed a fresh one off the Colin. The Colin's shattered.
I did not know. Okay.
So what are we going to do with the robot? Are we just going to leave it here?
Bye,
Were we able to get
it? Bye.
Bye, Icarus. I guess he's gone.
I mean, I kept trying to say something, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Might as well just like go down the hallway.
I didn't hear anything from your end.
Didn't hear anything from your end?
It's because like the moment I kept trying to say something, everybody else was saying something, that's why. But yeah, Icarus would probably just go down the hallways and at this point.
I wouldn't go too far if I were you.
The Icarus wouldn't be listening, he'd be too far down.
Oh wait. What are you?
As you look down the hallway, you see over here. This one goes on for a bit more before turning this way. But there's also a small staircase heading up here. And this way will lead to a doorway.
Then probably check the doorway here then.
Okay. As you start heading that way, all of you.
You might be up to it, Vega, but I kind of just want to... I kind of just want to take a minute, if you don't mind. I'm feeling pretty fucking worn out.
Understood.
These two will start poking at the droid as you're going to take a moment to just sit.
Yeah.
As you two are going to head down the halls.
What's this way again?
This way is heading further inside. Basically, for the general shape of the facility, if I can just do like a quick doodle, is so far you have seen this, and then 2 hallways that basically go like that, leading outside to the front of this building. And now, currently, you see flash is right there for a staircase. So basically, this is where you guys came in. This is where you guys are. This is the way Icarus has went.
Alright. Amelia. Are these doors openable?
They're currently damaged shut, but like with a little bit of time you could get them open.
Amelia is feeling fucking excited as heck, but she also is exhausted. She'll just take some time to try to open this one.
Alright, so you're gonna fiddle with that door, Vega?
Yeah. You know what? Let's fiddle the doors together.
Hell yeah.
As Curry, you're gonna take a bit to rest. You two are fiddling with doors. Icarus?
Yeah, trying to open up this one.
Yep. As you open up that door, you open up into basically a cafeteria. There are long tables, a lot of them have been tossed over. You see like blaster scorch marks on some of them. Like little blast areas from grenades, things like that. And you see the cafeteria proper. Well, there was some food left out that seems to have turned into mulch. Is definitely not consumable. You do see some supply boxes and things like that still there.
Icarus will keep the door open, but take note of that. And go to check down the hallway then.
As Icarus starts scampering this way, you guys see him go by.
Later, Icarus.
There seems to be supplies down that hall.
As you finish down this hall, it seems to taper off to a doorway at the end and a doorway right here.
Probably the closest one then for now.
Alright, as you fiddle with that door, it's going to take a bit, but it opens up into a courtyard with... Yeah, we'll just use more of you. A few old and beaten up droids. As they look to you. And a little bit too much. They take a moment to register your presence.
Wait, take a moment. Wait, you said they look at me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Unauthorized droid. Please leave the area immediately.
Understood. Icarus will try to close the door at this point.
As, despite the fact they're only giving a warning, they start approaching. As they get close to the door, you close it.
Just gonna start walking away.
You hear a bang on the door for a moment as you're about to get here, as you see it open. They're not exactly quick. They are shambling after you.
Do we hear this?
It's a bit of a distance away for you guys. Icarus?
Okay.
Seeing that after hearing the bang, Icarus is probably just gonna start running.
as you run back to them.
Just run right past them. We should get into more advantageous spots.
How's the work coming on our doors?
You guys were just about done. It's not really like a matter of skill, but more of time just to get them open.
Mhm.
Just to be sure, if we leave now, that won't like ruin our progress, right? Okay. What's up, Icarus?
Basically, by the time Icarus runs by, you pop them, and it's just like you got the button working again.
Amelia pulls out her gun.
Pulls
Jake,
out his. Oh boy.
Oh God, Colin.
I believe that's a bot in the chat. I believe.
Yeah, that's a bot. Ironic.
And banned. Go away, robots.
Yeah,
No,
but
automatons
I would have
allowed.
done it for you, but yeah.
No, I need to start giving people permissions. I just wasn't it was covered by notes because the
No
chat
worries.
hasn't been the most on fire today.
Yes.
Not that that's required. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I see you.
But
But yeah.
Icarus will probably say, "Please try to make sure they aren't damaged. Perhaps we can repurpose them for Rust Bucket."
Pretty sure it's us or them, but holy shit.
Colin.
Just give me initiative rolls. I believe it's appropriate to say you guys know this combat is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a cool check for you.
Oh heck yeah, I'm
that
even
doesn't
better
help
at
anything.
that now. I have 5 dice for that.
Wow, 5 whole dice. Cool.
5 whole dice.
Wow, I have none. By none I mean I have 2.
Okay, cool. I got 2
Yeah,
success
holy shit, man.
with an advantage.
6 success, 3 advantage.
I have 1 success, 2 advantage.
Amelia's fucking ready to go.
I'm ready to run.
I just have an advantage.
We have guns for a reason.
Who would like to go first?
I
Okay.
would.
Can I go first? Actually? Oh, never mind. Go on.
So, I see they are coming towards us.
Yep. They in fact are.
And you see, I have this funny little object, spherical object in my possession called a frag grenade.
Yeah. You do.
And, well, I am going to go ahead, take the aim action. Not action, maneuver. And I am going to, throw it at the oncoming robots.
Right to
Specifically that one.
Hallway. I'll say that is the edge of short range for the first 3. So which one in particular are you hitting?
That one.
Yeah, perfect. That's the last one you could possibly throw it at. Alright, that'll be in short range.
Alright, let me go ahead and check my stuff. Technically, I gained 1 boost die because of quick strike. Because they haven't gone in combat yet.
And then you'll get a boost for aiming. Look at you.
Yeah, boost for aim. And then I throw with my... what do I throw with?
Important question, Jake.
I believe that should be
Actually,
ranged
never mind.
light.
That's not no.
Yeah, ranged light for grenades.
So 3. Cool. What's up, Nedic?
Oh, I was gonna ask what our force rating was at the moment, Jake.
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
You get force rating off of class tree.
You hit with 2
You
advantage.
do?
You want to activate
I
the
didn't
flash
know
tree?
that. I'm sorry.
I would love to.
Alright, so that one is going to take 8 damage, and the rest will take 6.
Looks like what? Sorry.
You throw the frag grenade into the center, going to hit everything engaged with it, so it'll hit all 3 of these.
Hell yeah.
they all basically lock up for a moment. More bits seem to fall out of them as they're completely still for a moment. Threat detected. From each of their hands, only one hand for each of them. A bit of a glowing blade comes out.
What?
Oh.
Hey, are they not? Did the frag not destroy them?
No, it did not. It certainly damaged them.
They're a lot sturdier than I expected.
So I pull out my gun.
If we have another action, do you mind if I take the next one?
Yeah.
You can if you want.
Okay. The data pad. It belonged to who again?
I believe I called the previous owner Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy. Is there like a sort of identification code or whatever?
Looking through it, no, not on it.
Okay, so nothing that would be like give me authorization theoretically.
No.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking like I could like convince them my way out of there, but never mind. You guys could take the turn instead. Sorry, I thought like if it was worth it, it would be worth the action. So if Amelia wants to take the action, she could go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I shouldn't. But
because I have something.
I know
that's very good
I've
too.
put something dangerous in front of you, so.
Sorry. Thank you.
I will allow this. Amelia, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna yeet my grenade at them.
Okay, so you're also going to yeet a grenade. Which one are you aiming at? Alright, so you're gonna hit this one too.
Oh.
Damn, he's getting all the love.
Oh, yeah, we
also
need to destroy
the
ones. We need to destroy that one first.
Alright,
what do I
roll
roll to
difficulty because it's short range, and then light is your attack. This is your dice pool.
No, that's wrong. I have 3 yellow dice on that.
Oh, okay, perfect. Even better. I really need to update this thing with your sheet, but next time.
Oh, hello.
So that's really good, isn't it?
Dealing damage to target. Have the attack destroy a piece of equipment the target is using, such as blowing his blaster, destroying a shield generator. Do something vital, such as shoot the controls in nearby blast door and to seal them shut. So basically, do you want to do something dramatic, or do you want to do some damage?
I want to do some damage.
So, with this, you'll be able to activate blast, and then you'll be able to use. I think this is the single best roll we've seen this game.
I have 2 triumph and an advantage. Fuck, Amelia's stoked.
This one goes down. From the blast, shrapnel goes through these two's hands and disable their blades.
Amelia has the dumbest fucking grin on her face right now.
As going to be their turn. They will be able to move to close the gap.
Oh shit.
Amelia, we're going to get clawed at.
That one
Are
still
these
has
the
a
ones
blade?
that I blew up the blades?
No, one of them has a blade.
You killed one and then disabled 2. So this.
I'm just happy with that roll.
Oh, is that why you said we were exhausted? Oh.
Oh, does it do some damage?
Oh, let's hope it doesn't do that kind of damage. That'd be bad.
I'm looking at my sheet, that's why.
Oh yeah, because you can't do any of your normal like strain taken.
You get clawed. You're gonna take 3 wounds.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, at least it's physical.
It would hurt me infinitely more.
Vega, you're next. This one has its bladed hand.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
He doesn't hit.
He doesn't hit. He has a lot of
Has
advantage.
so much advantage, but it doesn't hit. As he swings the blade clumsily.
Oh no, I could have given you aid.
Would you have? Are you sure about that?
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
could have, because I didn't use my maneuver.
As it tries to slash at you, it swings its blade clumsily. It's gonna suffer. Is it gonna suffer strain to try and do anything else? No.
Sorry. I thought you missed Vega.
As from that, one more will close the gap, but it can't quite reach from with them between.
Formation. Is the other one just gonna hang out in the...
Who would like to go next?
Probably you, Curry, because you have a gun.
Are you sure? You sure you don't want to try and, like, do anything?
I mean,
What
hey,
is
what
so-
could I do?
I don't know. You're gonna try and free them? As you do?
Okay. Hey, I'm pretty sure these things are durable as heck. I don't think I can. But if you want to do
you
that,
can do it.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I take out my gun.
Alright, you gonna shoot?
Yup. Is the one next to Vega the only one with the blade?
Looking at these three. Yes, the one behind it also has a blade.
Oh, okay. So these two have blades, and the one in the far back, and this one in front of Amelia don't.
This one. Wait. No, these two are disabled actually. This one and this one have a blade.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So I will shoot the one with the blade. I'd rather take out the thing that is more immediately like bad.
Alright, short range. You're gonna get one disadvantage because you're trying to shoot past your friends. One setback, I mean.
Mm.
So this will be your dice pool.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is not. Yeah.
As trying not to hit your friends, you kind of overshoot and end up your shots end up flying over their heads. As with that, last one will close the distance. As we go back to the top.
I can't. Oh, are these two not going to do anything?
Vega, would you?
Oh, they're registering. Basically, they're going to be in the order next round because they were looking at this. You guys just showed up, and then combat started.
Hey, Vega.
Jake,
What?
Should I take a turn?
don't I get a turn?
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course. Sorry.
I rolled at the very bottom, so yeah, that.
Well,
Uh.
you guys go whenever you want, but no, the last party slot is at the bottom.
Yeah. Can I, perchance, call out the Colin to try to come here as quick as he can, to see if he can?
Right? You want to try
Like,
and give Colin a turn?
Yeah, I want to try to see if I can sub Colin my turn, if that's a thing I can do.
To try and get him to activate and become part of the initiative this round. That'll be leadership.
Oh boy.
Difficulty.
Leadership. Yes, a 1 green dice.
As you try, he's like, "Wait, what? Oh God, why are there explosions?" As he's taking the moment to register it still.
With that, well, Icarus will probably try to just get in the way between this one to try to give Vega the advantage, I guess.
So you're assisting him.
Yeah.
Right. So then back to the top of the order.
All right. Nedek, you wanted to go first?
Yee.
Go ahead.
I'd like to move away
Alright, as you step back.
and shoot at the one with the blade.
Alright, so you're gonna step back next to Curry, and then you're gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Alright, it'll be 1 difficulty. Then your range dice, which was 3 yellow, right? As another shot rings out, do I make you suffer the 1 strain?
Oops.
No, please.
It would be hilarious, though.
It's the only thing I can have it do.
No.
I'd say do it. It'd be funny.
As
No.
the shot rings out from the recoil, you manage to shoot it. It goes down, but you end up basically the recoil of the blast hitting yourself in the face, and from your exhaustion, you black out.
No. I was
It was the
doing
beer that did it,
so
Ren.
good.
As who would like to go next?
I would like to go
I feel
next.
is to take this next turn so I could drag her.
As Nigo, what would you like to do?
Sure, go ahead and drag her.
I can't believe you fucking. All right, I take her and I drag her.
Where are you dragging her?
Is this hole still open?
Which path?
Is the hole in the middle still open?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna dump her in the hole. It's just I'm gonna go to the far end of the room since they would have to walk around the hole, and I feel like that would be more of a nuisance.
So you're gonna.
I could also go down the hallway, but I'm afraid of what lies in there, so I'm like, all right.
You're gonna go over here. Alright, so through dragging her, that's gonna be your action and your maneuver.
I was hoping like that side, if that's okay.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
As let me see. Yep, 2 party went. Right, so the robots activate. Voltron continues past Icarus, going after its target. As Voltron number 2 is able to close the gap and is going to start swiping at Icarus.
Not Icarus.
Icarus
No.
being unarmed is considered melee.
He did this.
I'm in danger.
You're
You
in
did
danger.
this. You went off on your own.
It
You
tries
caused
to
trouble.
swipe at you. It
Wait.
fumbles and ends up just scraping off you very slightly.
I have an important question.
Yeah?
Would any of the advantage I had from the roll earlier have refreshed my strain?
You were using it for the dramatics and to activate blast.
Oh,
There would have
okay.
been none left over.
Alright.
As the one with the saber will close the distance now and attack you, Vega.
Well, I gotta take a hit. I can't dodge without taking strain.
As this one also clumsily swings at you. And
What the
misses.
fuck? Oh my god!
You see, that was its first mistake.
As who would like
So,
to go
Vega,
next?
you gain just this luck field, I suppose. Things just don't hit you.
So, I really want to do something, but you gave me a boost die, and the boost die won't do anything for what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to, force push it away.
Oh yeah,
Because-
boost die does not apply to that.
I mean, do it anyways.
No.
Hit him with a heckin' bit of shrapnel off the ground. Let's do that.
So you're gonna try and fling something at it?
Yes.
Alright, let's see if you activate. Oh. As in the moment you're panicking, you're doing your best, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit. And you end up trying to channel the force as a brief wave of calm comes over you, and you fling a bit of shrapnel at it. If I remember right, that does 5 times the silhouette, or 5 base times the silhouette, which the silhouette is 0, so it'll only do 5 damage.
Yeah, silhouette 0 just 5, yeah.
Alright, there we go. And anything else you want to do?
Move away!
You step
Just start secret technique.
Not that far.
That far, okay.
And then... next party member? Icarus?
Icarus will... This sounds like a bad idea. And Icarus is gonna try to grapple this one.
How?
This will be opposed athletics.
It's more to, like, tamper with it, but yeah, to see if I can open its electronics.
Yeah, but you're basically fighting with it.
Yeah.
First.
Like 2 feet tall.
Oh.
Are you a wily one?
Just Shadow of the Colossus it.
No.
I
it's
succeed.
the
You
same.
managed to grapple it.
Disadvantage.
It will not be able to move with you there.
Wow.
As you
That's
start basically clawing at it, looking for a panel. That's gonna be it for now.
I have, like, the maneuver, right? Still,
Yeah.
or
You still have the maneuver too.
can I take a guarded stance?
Yes. You are clinging to it,
Alright.
trying to protect yourself.
Alright, fetal position.
As Colin and her will activate. Cassie has not been given a gun. Cassie will move over here. Colin.
Wait, what did she think to grab what's her face's gun? Amelia's?
You're all the way over there. She wouldn't be able to get to you and grab it in the same turn anyway.
That's fair.
Colin's gonna step
Yeah.
up next to Vega and take a shot at the clawing one. He's noticed one just walking straight past at the passed out Amelia. Where Colin is, yeah, he's pretty mediocre, but mediocre works. Apparently not. Okay. As Colin rings out a few shots, he's not really able to do anything substantial to it.
Thanks, Colin.
He's trying. As we'll go back to the top of the order, who wants to go first?
I will go. Sure.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna do valuable facts.
All right. Make the check.
Sorry, I was just checking. It's a knowledge check. So,
Yeah.
is it average difficulty or?
I'm pretty sure it's average, so there you are.
Okay. 3 green, 2 purple. Bruh. Why is this every time I do this fucking roll, it never, ever succeeds. Ever.
It is unfortunate, as you try to discern something valuable from the situation, but looking at these shambling droids, a model you have quite frankly never seen before, with how unusual they are, you can't discern anything useful from them.
Okay. What's the word?
You still have a maneuver.
Yeah, I do. I guess. I don't know whether or not to take a guarded stance or throw the gun to Cassie or something. I don't know. Can you throw the gun as a maneuver or no?
Let me think. I consider that interacting with the environment. Like, draw or holster a weapon, moving is a weapon or an action, so you could throw the gun over to her.
Okay. I throw over Amelia's gun to Cassie.
Cassie will be caught off guard, but afterwards pick it up after a moment. When she gets to her turn, she'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Alright, who would like to go next?
I would like to go next.
What would you like to do, Vega?
I would like to shoot.
Or Terminator over here.
All right.
I would like to shoot that one.
Take your shot.
I don't have the boost from last time, so I'll move those away. Let's see here. My shot with my big gun is 3 of these.
Man, somebody's showing off today.
Yeah.
I guess somebody didn't like being perfectly average.
I did not like being perfectly average, no. So I shoot, and I triumph.
You want to crit it?
I would like to crit it, yes.
Alright, you're gonna crit it plus 10 from your assassination ability, right?
Yep.
Here's your dice. Let's see the crit.
That is
91, 101.
101. I know that is a crit tier up from it. It's named. But I don't know if that applies if it dies.
You blast off one of its arms. What's your gun's damage again? I don't have it like right in front of me.
My gun's damage is currently 9.
Right, okay. No, it survives with 1. No, because I made these guys. They're for Jedi training, so they're designed to say "fuck you" to blasters.
Damn. Even critting it didn't work.
It's maimed. Its arm is gone.
So not only are its weapons gone, its arm is gone. It's just not having a good time, this one.
We don't have anything but blaster.
He's aiming for Amelia. He's not even coming for me.
He's not.
Amelia was the
with
immediate
one
threat.
arm, it tries to maul at Amelia.
Does he get disadvantage for attacking prone?
No, he gets a boost because it's melee.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Range prone is disadvantage. Melee prone is an advantage.
Okay, thank you very much.
And it's going to... it's going to take this to perform an immediate and free maneuver. As it's going to take a guarded stance, yeah. It'll be slightly harder to hit.
Oh, so it's not gonna attack, it's just gonna guard?
No, it hit, and then it's using its advantage to guard.
Oh, okay, got it.
As Amelia, take another 3 damage.
We tried.
Does this wake me up?
No. No, it does not.
No. So I'm out of combat, essentially.
Icarus, you're holding on to the one with the blade. Before it gets to do anything, it's going to try and fight you off.
That's not gonna be difficult at all for it.
Going to use that.
Did do a guarded stance.
But you are a small soda can.
It is going to be able to kick you off it.
Doesn't it get a thing because he did the guarded stance?
It's not trying to hurt him. It's trying to get him off it.
Oh, okay.
Guarded stance would apply if he was trying to attack Icarus. And with that, it's going to use and move past towards Vega.
It's really just focused. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
I mean, it can't do anything, so that's good.
Clawboy number 2 is going to close in on Icarus and try to maul at him again. As this time it hits you. With one advantage, it's dead. Can't really do anything with that.
And the boost dice doesn't have any effect. Because this one's actually hitting me.
Oh yeah. Let me step back to it. See if that makes a difference. No, it does not. That you will take 2 damage. And with that, who would like to go next?
Me.
You're unconscious.
Get
Who would like to go next?
I just realized I have 2 things of lethal blows, so that's actually plus 20. It would have been 110. I mean, 10. It would have been 109. My bad, or something like that.
Horrific injury. Blah, blah, blah. It would have. Well, it already went through its turn.
Yeah, it already went through its turn. Let's not worry about it. Yeah.
I
Remember
feel
for the
like-
future.
Maimed has had an advantage that you will probably appreciate at the moment. At the end.
Mhm.
I believe I had my turn and Vega had their turn and Icarus didn't.
Yeah, I was waiting for like the whole main thing to get resolved first.
Alright, so
But
Icarus.
yeah. Second verse, same as the first. Icarus is gonna try to grapple this one.
Hug him.
Actually, can I try to open up its plate to see if I can tamper with it or to turn it off?
You would have to have time examining it first. As, despite the fact I'm using the same models, it is not the same model as the droid you dragged up.
Oh, okay.
They're very scrappy, so, let's give you a perception check first.
Alright.
You'll have a normal difficulty with only 1 setback because of the fact they are falling apart junk bots. With that, you are not able to discern where it could be, but this will not eat up your action.
Okay. Then just grapple then again.
Go to grab.
Second verse, same as the first.
As
Nope.
you try to grab at it, you end up fumbling, you tumble over.
Icarus will probably just give a boost to Vega then.
Alright. At that point, Colin will activate. Colin's gonna move back, seeing these ones come in, and try to pot shot at the one trying to maul Amelia to death.
Come on, that thing can't still be. That thing should die from your hit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not like this.
Only he could hit.
Not like this, Colin. Not like this.
As Colin tries, he fails. Cassie will then activate. Use her maneuver to pick up the gun, but then suffer strain to aim and try and save her.
You got this, Cassie. You got this.
She'll manage to hit it. Fucking god. She'll be able to heal back her strain as this bot goes down. Oh my god. You guys are so... please, back to the top of the order. Who'd like to go first? Volunteers?
I would like to go first, since finally nobody spoke up first to take it.
Alright. Please, go.
I am currently engaged with this boy, yes?
Yes, the one right here is engaged with you.
Then maneuver move to get away
Alright.
and shoot.
As you'll take that shot.
Icarus
take
gave
two
me
steps.
a boost die. That is 3 success with 3 advantage.
Alright, what are you gonna do with
So-
the advantage?
So, now I could crit.
You could.
I could crit. However, heal my strain.
Alright, so you're gonna get
With
back
all
3
three.
strain.
Because, fuck, not being able to use my reaction.
As you
dodge.
shoot this one, as it has its lightsaber out, it's going to suffer some strain as it tries to deflect the shot. And it takes less damage. basically deflecting it into a less vital component. Who would like to go next? Hurry? Icarus? One of the two who are conscious?
My apologies, sir. Also, did Cassie and
Yes, they went.
They went.
Okay, sorry.
They both
He
tried to
killed
shoot
that
it,
one.
destroyed, and ended up
I was
killing it.
spacing out. That's my bad.
Yeah, I stepped away too.
Is the one in the back with the sword?
No, it's this one.
Okay.
This one is just a claws.
Okay. Is the one in the back considered long range or medium?
At that point, yeah, this would be medium range.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm shooting the one with the blade.
Alright, as you take your shot, it'll be close range.
Yep.
I take it at this point you're letting go of Amelia.
I assume yes. I'm not gonna like hold on to her and like try to shoot.
As Amelia, you bonk your head slightly. Ow. You take your shot. You manage to hit.
Ooh, and 3 advantage.
As it's going to suffer more strain again to reduce the damage.
Ooh. Do I get anything for 3 advantage?
Yeah, I don't, depending on your crit range, you can activate a crit, or you can look over here on the other side of this, screen. You can recover strain, perform another maneuver, negate a target's defense bonuses.
It says force the target to drop a weapon it's wielding. Does that include the blade that's attached to it?
It would not. It can't
Okay.
drop something fused to its body.
This is fair. Does defense bonus include the its attempt to deflect?
No, because that's soak, not defense bonuses.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, okay, I guess so. Oh wait, how much strain would I recover?
1 for each point spent.
Okay. Then I'll take the recover strain.
There is also another thing mentioned.
Oh, there was?
When dealing damage to a target, have the attack disable the opponent or one piece of gear rather than dealing wounds or strain.
Oh. So I could do that on the sword.
You could.
Hmm?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, I will do that.
And then you can get back 1 strain.
Yes, I will definitely do that. Thank you.
As you take the shot, it basically tries to parry it. You manage to hit basically the base of its hand as the blade flickers and goes out.
Fuck, what did I miss?
Welcome back. We have disabled 2 of the light swords. As from there.
Oh good, we only have half left.
2 of you all have gone. The droids activate. One's going to try and claw at Vega.
So anyway, I took the healing earlier so that I could impose, so I can use my 2 ranks of dodge.
All right. How much
It says, when targeted by a combat check, may perform a dodge incidental to suffer X dodge, ranks in strange, so 2. Then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number, so I upgrade that difficulty by 2.
Alright, so you're going to take 2 strain.
Yeah.
You're going to give it 2 challenge dice. Well, actually, no, because this is a... No, wait. Melee with a gun, so yeah, 2 challenge dice. Gonna get a boost dice. And then because it's not using the lightsaber, it doesn't get the proficiency anymore. As it swipes at you and miss. Oh wait, no, I missed this one. Okay, it hits you.
Yeah, of course it does.
As it claws at you, you're gonna take 1 wound.
Okay, cool. Hey guys, they do 6 damage. Watch out.
The other one's gonna activate.
That actually means something to me.
Call it Icarus. You're still in defensive stance, right?
No, because I assisted a Vega last time.
Right.
Oh god, I've taken 6 wounds.
Yeah, I've taken 6 wounds, or I've taken like the damage from it too.
Okay, it's going to hit you with 4. It's going to give you another 2. Icarus, your turn.
Okay. Don't know what else I can do.
Try
these
hitting them.
two. Huh?
Oh, I was joking. You don't have a weapon on you. I was saying you could try hitting them, but you also have 1 brawn. You wouldn't do any physical damage. This is just Rust Bucket. This one isn't a part of the fight right now. Let me actually just take Rust Bucket out of the circle.
Yeah, one more. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Alright, this one's attacking Vega still, right?
Yep.
Let me just... I'll try to give Vega, or run over to Vega and give boost die then.
Alright. Maybe you'll have boost dice on your next check.
Yay!
And a movement is technically a maneuver, right?
Yes. You would be turning an action into a maneuver, and then doing a maneuver.
Okay. Then, yeah, just 1 boost die then for Vega.
Okay. From there, these 2 activate. Colin and Amelia or not Amelia, Cassie are gonna shoot. Colin continues to fail to hit anything.
Colin, why?
He's had a hard day, alright?
I'm gonna aim.
Look,
Cassie also misses
out.
this time. We'll go back to the top.
Shall I do the honors, gentlemen?
Go
Will
for it.
you?
Finish him.
Alright, I use my maneuver to move. Hey, Curry, how you doing? And then I have 1 boost die.
Take the shot, Mickey.
I suffer 1 strain to add aim. So I'm up to 12 strain again.
It's almost like you never recovered it.
It's like I never fucking recovered it, but I did things with it, so fuck off.
Man, it would be really funny if you missed. You didn't, not even remotely.
Not even remotely. So,
That is so much advantage.
So you see, what happened was, I not only crit, but I recovered 3 strain.
Alright, roll your crit dice.
Alright, let's fucking go! And we'll remember this time that I have plus 20.
That one will be 101.
Hey, another MAME! Let's fucking go!
As you shoot off this one's arm, as it can't defend itself and reduce the damage anymore, it goes down.
Nice. Also, hey, I recovered the strain. It's like I never.
It's like you never even lost it. Look at you. As at this point, who would like to go next?
There aren't any left, are there?
That means Curry or Icarus.
Yeah, there's still 1 left.
One left.
You know what? Curry, do you want to go second so that way I can give you boost dice? Dice.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was asking if you wanted to go second so that way I can give you a boost dice to try to finish this guy off.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Alright.
sure. Thank you.
Taking the turn then.
Go over. Give boost.
I could get closer so it's like, it's short range.
But he's gonna also try to run after me because he's been targeting me.
This is fair.
Yeah, his turn will come first. You will be trying to cross the threshold. And now you can go, Curry.
I will roll. Yes. Sorry.
Are you alright?
No, sorry. I mean, yes, I am alright. I was just a bit distracted. My bad. Oh, thank God, there was like one success.
Want a crit?
Yeah, I got 3. Actually, I can I recover strain instead? Or
Yeah. You may
it's because I have
strain.
3 additional, so I'd rather, instead of critting, I'd rather get my. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
As you take a shot, you hit it. Now the other two, will they be able to hit it as they'll aim and shoot?
I believe in them. They got this.
One hits. Will the other hit? Okay,
Yes.
as a flurry of shots comes from Curry, Colin, and Cassie, as just a crossfire on the final droid. As it gets shot from all sides and gets gunned down.
See, I made the good decision. Y'all were worried for nothing.
We'll put Rust Bucket back. Yes.
So,
a surprise these things were still capable of movement.
That was stressful.
Colin and Cassie will go over to check on Emilio.
Blah. Okay.
Icarus will probably try
Do we have to roll medicine on her? I could do it.
Yeah, if you want to make a medicine check on her. You're just trying to recover strain on her, I'm guessing? Wake her up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be an easy check. And Icarus, what are you doing?
Icarus will probably start trying to take these things apart to see if any of it can be put on Rust Bucket to try to repair it or turn it on.
So, while scavenging, with that small advantage, it'll take you a little bit, but Emilio will wake up.
Okay, thank you.
With that, these droids are old and junky, not as bad as Rust Bucket is. But looking at their parts, they don't seem to be the same kind of model and compatibility, unless you went and replaced entire sections of him.
Oh, not even like the power core?
Let's see. For a power core in particular,
because
let's see if any are left intact at that point. Let's have you make a machines check to salvage one.
I mean, would redundant systems gonna help solve that?
Oh yeah, you can use redundant systems to just succeed on that, using the collective from these to compatible not quite compatible droids.
Alright. It's just an easy mechanics check.
Yep. Make your check. But also while you are scavenging, there is a completely intact leg and a completely intact arm for you.
Oh. I succeed with that. Just straight success.
Yep.
I'd probably take the parts then, if possible. The leg and arm. See what they can do.
You basically file them into your backpack, tuck them away, like, yes, soon I shall have another freakishly mismatched arm.
An arm and a leg is what it shall cost.
That's what Emilio's life is worth, an arm and a leg.
Oh my god.
Please don't remove another fucking leg from me, please.
Looking at these parts, they explicitly will not be applicable for people, but hey, if you ever want to get crazy, find a matching leg.
No.
God.
But as you try to reactivate old Rust Bucket, you manage to make a working power core. Are you going to turn them on?
Oh yeah, I was just inputting the parts into my sheet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'll probably Icarus will put it into Rust Bucket, and see if that turns on and doesn't try to kill us.
As Amelia, you're slowly starting to wake up over here, as with Rust Bucket. As you turn it on,
fucking happened?
its eyes are not lighting up as its head turns side to side. Hello? Where am I? Children? Children, are you there?
Hello.
Who are you?
Can you not see me?
I cannot see anything.
It must be your optics may have been damaged over the years. I am 1C or 1K-R0S, or Icarus.
Icarus. Nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Icarus will put hand in Rust Bucket's hand.
Where are the children?
It has been, unfortunately, many years. The majority of them are no longer with us, save potentially one.
Who? Where?
Turns to Colin. Colin, would you kindly come over here? Our friend is blind at the moment.
Oh, sheepishly steps away from Amelia and makes his way over. Hey, Rust Bucket. Ah, Colin, I remember you. The lessons never quite took. Yeah, how you holding up? Running diagnostics. Most of my data appears to be corrupted.
Should have expected that.
Well, Rust Bucket, I have some people here that could, maybe learn a thing or two about being Jedi. Think you can help us out? As, there's a long silence from it again, it twitches a little. I believe. I believe I could. Though, not without my termination.
Termination?
Most of my data is corrupted. To repair it, you would need to remove it from me.
Perhaps is there a way to help you without terminating you?
There's another long silence. None that I know of.
Icarus just looks down at the ground at that.
Is there any way that we could salvage any other droid with the knowledge?
I was the only one designated for lightsaber construction and dealing with the archives.
What about a computer?
Only I and the masters have permission to access it.
But if we were to find it, you'd be able to access it, yes?
I am not sure if the parts are still functioning.
It's better than nothing. Might as well give it a try, right? You wouldn't want to lose yourself, would you?
There's another long silence. I wish to do my duty. I am not stable. I do not wish for the archives to be lost.
That is fair.
Hmm.
Was there any potential to lose what you know if we were to continue onward a bit more before making the decision?
I can make no promises about my stability.
We should take no chances then. I will attempt to perform the action if Colin agrees.
If we don't get it, we came here for nothing. Except, well, he looks behind him. Some bad dreams, apparently.
And this weird crystal thing.
Do you want to at least say your goodbyes?
Jedi, aren't supposed to have attachments.
You're not a Jedi, are you?
That's dumb.
Yeah, he's gonna try and step away from the droid.
I am sorry, Mr. Colin.
Maybe
God, my head.
I was incorrect about you.
Why do you say that, Ross Bucket?
At my recommendation, he was not given the trials.
See, Colin, you might be worthy of it after all. Do you want to give it another try?
Gee, thanks, Furry.
I mean, I was trying to be, like, at least a little bit comforting. Come on.
There's a combined when you look at him and say that there's a combined bit of exasperation and general acknowledgement as he nods at you. You want to make the computer check to try and get the information from him?
Can I try to copy his consciousness if possible as well?
You will be able to tell that through the computer check.
Okay.
I'll go over and try to assist him. Yes.
Just going over my
This is
skills.
him plugging in. There isn't really anything that can be done to help.
Alright then, I have a door that I need to go open.
Okay, so
I can't wait for you to open it mid-download as 5 more droids pour out.
God damn it. Shut up. Oh, I
Okay,
can't.
so-
Not again.
natural program or not natural. Codebreaker probably wouldn't help at all with this, right?
No.
Alright. Okay. That's a triumph. And success. Straight success.
With that, there isn't really enough of him to save, but he has a few functionalities in him and routines that you can choose between.
Okay.
And you will be able to choose two. One, you'll be getting his permissions.
Alright.
And for you, let me double check make sure I have the right ones in front of me. Oh, there's one more. Right, there it is. So it has 3 routines in it. you are going to get to choose between two, which are Modder and Scientist.
Okay, so what do each of them do?
Let me link you your trees that I am presenting. I'll just put them into our group chat. Along with the choice between these, you are downloading the information to impart basic lightsaber training to people and permissions.
Oh. That's actually very interesting. Actually, wait, I have Modder already.
Alright, then that was definitely the wrong one. Hold on. I had that one down. Can't be that one then, though. Definitely not that tree. Was it in Sentinel? No. Is it Universal? Right, here it is. I think. Let me double check yours.
Yeah, because, I'm Slicer, Mechanic, and Modder at the moment.
Yeah, I had one, I think, called Armor, but I just can't seem to find it right now. Let me see if I just tried. Oh, okay, there it is. It was, Right, yeah, no, okay, I remember why I can't, Wait. Yeah, right. I remember why I took this off. I just forgot to put in the replacement, because this one has force powers and you're a droid.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. Here you are, then. You can choose between Scientist and Scavenger.
Hmm. So, could I take time to kind of deliberate these just real quick while
Yeah,
the others do
basically,
their
you
stuff?
don't need to make the decision right now. Basically, let me know after game, but at this point, you are downloading and you are getting one of these.
Okay. I can't buy... Okay, so I should probably ask first. Am I able to get his consciousness at all, or...
No, there is not enough of it left.
With a heroic action, could that change?
Where are you putting it?
Like... Because I don't think a data pad would fit in it.
Absolutely not.
So I was... And I don't know if this is possible, but can I essentially have a bug?
Charlotte.
Taking
Just
it
put
into
it in Charlotte.
yourself is going to... You can save him. He will not be like Bug. In lieu of the NetNavi reference, his personality will basically become infused with yours.
Okay. So would it be kind of like a split personality type of deal then?
No, you would have like basically parts of his knowledge, feelings, etc.
You know what? I'll do that for Colin.
As you do that, I will be taking this. You are being filled with its directives now and purpose. Rust Bucket was designed to tutor Padawans in lieu of the masters being busy. Was designed to construct lightsabers, generally take care of low-key maintenance around the temple, and along with the construction of lightsabers. with your knowledges and feelings combined, your head ends up looking a bit down towards the hole, and while what was Rust Bucket died ignorant, you understand it, and by extension now you feel monumental failure awash over you.
Oh god.
At the comprehension now that Rust Bucket took them down there to protect them, but could not save any of them.
Oh god. Well, I have to live with this guilt now.
As you do this.
Hooray, everyone gets to take from the trauma hole.
Everyone gets depression.
Hell yeah, let's fucking...
You do feel a bit of despite this failure, a new sense of purpose. You understand that with the knowledge and permissions in you now, and this slight urging from the feelings that were Rust Bucket, you could help be instrumental, quite frankly, in a new generation of Force users learning to be Jedi. As you have now a faint understanding of general Jedi rules, the processes they go through, their role as peacekeepers and defenders of the weak and helpless in the galaxy. And there is definitely a bit of Rust Bucket inside you saying, never again, basically. This can never be allowed to happen again.
Icarus will look at, like, each one individually. Amelia, Vega, Colin, Cassie, begrudgingly at Curry. Just... I will succeed, or do my best to carry your legacy, Rust Bucket. And just, like, does a whole, like, closing of the eyes thing.
As with that, honestly, it might be a short game, but that feels like a good place to stop for the night.
Oh,
Yeah.
early game. Oh, jeez.
I know, a little short, but
Yeah.
you know, with Icarus getting to do that, you guys are gonna have a lot more access to this place than you were originally going to.
It worked out.
Welcome to home base, guys.
Yep. Icarus now has major depression.
Icarus has downloaded depression.
Welcome to the team. He's finally one of us.
I was doing so well that session until I didn't.
Guys,
I'm sorry that
That
when
was
I
a wrong
can't.
game.
ran into the droids before resting.
Yeah, I mean,
No!
I
We
didn't
didn't-
expect
Whose
that.
fault is that?
No
It's technically
one's.
Icarus's?
Look, it was no one's fault at that.
Hey,
Basically,
It
it
I
was your fault.
think with everything that happened, we did really well against quite arguably some pretty strong enemies comparatively.
Yeah, and we have potentially a laser sword grafted onto an arm.
Listen, for the 2 turns I got to take, I did pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. If
I mean,
only-
admittedly,
Out.
given that, Icarus, you don't need the whole arm. You just need
Yeah.
enough of it.
Yeah.
I don't think
And
anyone
to
else
repair
has done that yet.
the weapon itself. But hey, guess who just downloaded that information?
Yep. I
Now,
Yeah,
I,
It
can
was
figure
either-
out, now I
yeah.
can figure out what the fuck to do with this crystal.
Alright.
Yeah.
You crazy kids. You take a moment. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Alright.
How come we didn't get a crystal?
Because we failed
your mission.
We failed where?
How dare? Just because I didn't light side it most of the way through.
I don't know.
Also got my
Maybe
favorite color.
purple, the one that shouldn't actually exist.
What?
Yeah, the fuck. I don't even know what purple stands for.
Ironically, purple wasn't a color supposed to be existed.
No, I know. It's because he wanted the color.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson literally just wanted a purple because each of his roles he played had purple in it.
Yes, I know.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was explaining the Cinetic.
Oh, sorry.
Purple's cool.
Hell yeah.
I believe it's supposed to stand for kind of like a tranquility in a way, but still use emotion.
I guess you're neutral.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, yeah, that neutral thing because it's a mix of both red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Red and blue does make purple.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to fucking figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Thankfully, Icarus just
could've given me a red one?
Depression.
Why would they
I'm pretty
give
sure
you
that
one?
this is a force of good. Like, this is a good following Jedi planet.
Yeah.
Is it? There's a lot of Imperials on this good planet.
Listen,
Yes,
the Force,
that was before. Oh
Fuck
my
the
we have-
Force.
as we've
Holy
already,
shit.
as we have been told,
You're
the
just
Force
mad
is
because you're compelled to tell the truth.
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
That's a
Side note,
very
you're
good
incredibly lucky Amelia was not there when you told.
Yeah,
I think she might have killed you.
nah, man. That's uncalled for. I
do
didn't
like
do
they-
nothing to you.
Your
do
first
like that you
reaction
didn't-
was to sell us out.
What were you saying, Emerald?
I do like that you didn't specifically explain entirely what you meant by talking to them about your friends. You didn't
Yeah.
say you sold it out. You just told them
I told
about
them
it.
the truth.
You did.
Yeah.
Within the confines of what you were told, you
Yeah.
still got away with something you
It
shouldn't.
wasn't omission. It wasn't anything. It was exactly what happened.
Amelia went down to go get drunk. That was strange.
And I, like the idiot I am, did not notice that our strain had been put up to near max.
Well, here's the
Yep.
thing. Other people connecting the dots is their own thing. Through the first one, no, there was no omissions.
Yeah, there's no omission.
No, you explicitly explained. Well, you didn't go. Yeah, I told him that I sold you out, or I sold you out. I gave him my friends.
Yeah.
Now, of course, who you classify as friends is well, other people's perceptions.
That's up to me. But yes.
But like for you guys, there is no illusion. He basically said, "Yeah, I sold out my friends."
Again, it's a great thing Amelia was not there. Curry would be dead.
Through that
You
first one, he
guys-
could not lie, nor lie through omission. Now, for every other time, he'll have a chance.
Can I not lie anymore?
You have to roll to not lie.
Yeah, just a willpower check now.
Why?
I wonder why.
It's punishment.
It's definitely something you should find out.
It's a really good question.
Is this my punishment for failing the test or some shit?
But yeah,
Why do I got like is this like light side shit?
No, it is definitely not light side shit.
Oh,
Hey, Jake, does that mean I passed?
You know, that depends on your definition of passing and failing. I like to think you all succeeded differently.
Yeah,
but
I'm
then why don't I have
crystal.
Look, it just means you didn't get it now.
Listen.
That's because you have to kill
Now, if
someone
we're
to get
talking
yours, since you're a
specifically
Sith.
by Jedi standards, yeah, you failed. Absolutely. But we're not. I'm saying you all succeeded differently.
Yeah, we all succeeded differently.
Yeah.
Shows this planet's bias.
Listen,
No.
The
The Force
decided,
works in mysterious ways.
Oh,
The
this
Force
planet is
decided I
biased.
was the only one worthy of a crystal, so you know
No,
what?
this
Fuck you.
planet, it's light side. I didn't have a chance. They're a
Yeah,
bunch of
Jake,
bitches.
Someone mentioned something about purple being like the neutral color. Is that true?
Kind of, sort of, not really. If you care about like the Star Wars color theory, Samuel L. Jackson used it, and literally it was put in there because it was cool. He wanted a purple one, so he got it.
It is
In
cool.
lore, purple is kind of for those who tote the line.
I am very glad I got it then, because like that's my favorite color. And again, purple is fucking cool.
I know, thank you. I am really cool.
Fuck.
Yes.
Wait.
Imagine he
Using
gives
his
all
color.
purple
Got him.
lightsabers because he's fucking purple.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not.
Fucking asshole.
Jake, how can I not go? How do I not go another session without figuring out what happened to me? How?
Man.
Chief, bud, pal, buddy. Wahapal.
That's a very good question. I'll just put it this way. From what I described, to give you a little more insight, it did feel like there was a very tiny grubby hand squeezing your heart.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Is it? Is it fair? No, but like, I feel good. Like, I get it. It's the thing, but like, is that actually having like an impact of the force on my heart? Is it like force choking me? Force choking my heart?
You should definitely look into it.
You got a child's hand grabbing your heart, man.
They're tiny hands trying to hold my heart.
But yeah, I just felt like that was a really good dramatic point to end this off on.
That, Scott.
I'm sorry we're not dragging it on to the usual time tonight, guys. But also, my boyfriend hasn't left the food shop yet, so I'm gonna go yell at him and drag him out the door myself at this point too. Given Deco's things are still going on tonight, I'll shoot you guys over to Nat 19.
Yeah.
All y'all, when you get in there, just hit him up with the gallons.
I want the gallons. Enjoy the cool kids as they play BioShock.
Yeah, God,
Hell.
I've been wanting to play BioShock lately. Or not lately, but like in general for a while. Honestly, I just haven't had like the mood for a shooter.
And so y'all know it's both Deco and our boy Eric.
Oh shit! Even more reason to go. Everybody, get in there.
Go in there. Show them your support. Tell them how cool they are. Oh, they're just so cool, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Tune into Avatar tomorrow because it'll definitely happen. Nothing can go wrong. The stars have aligned this time. And this Saturday, I'm going to be doing another backstory game.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
You know what's funny,
Take
though?
care. And thanks for
hold on,
tuning in.
Jake.
What's up?
Night.
You know what's funny?
What?
I'm pretty sure Squeaky's backstory session was longer than this
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hers was almost hers was longer than our average session.
Yeah.
But yeah, all y'all take care.
Have fun.
Later.